don't watch this video review. At least don't watch it until you've beaten The Walking Dead the game, Episode 5, No Time Left. While I could keep the written review spoiler-free, seeing the game in action is going to ruin in-game events for you regardless of how little we show, and that would be a shame. The Walking Dead the game is destined to be remembered as one of the most unique and emotional experiences thus far in gaming, and it would be a crime to rob yourself of that.
What do we do without a boat?
Get to the countryside.
Every decision we've made as Lee Everett in episodes 1 through 4 has led to this moment, the season finale that is The Walking Dead Episode 5. The story opens where Episode 4 left off, with Lee bitten and Clementine in the clutches of a stranger. Lee has nothing left to lose. These are seemingly his final hours, so he has to make them count. This sets the stage for big stuff, all the things you wanted from the game. There are epic fights, gruesome scenes, and a whole bunch of talking. Yes, talking. You've been building these relationships for 4 episodes now. Episode 5 is when it pays off. When the decision from Episode 2 that seemed like a no-brainer comes back to bite you, when you get to see who will stand by your side when things go wrong. Episode 5's laser focus keeps you on your toes, allows you to reflect on your actions, and has you soak in the severity of what's going on around you. This all happens thanks to top-notch voice acting, those graphic novel visuals we all dig, and the best use of sound in the season, from the score to the action. As usual, the frame rate stumbles, especially during a ladder sequence early in the game, and things will freeze up right before a scene switch, but tech problems are obliterated by the emotional ramifications of this powerful story.
Take their goddamn arms off!
Episode 5 plays like all the episodes before. The puzzles aren't hard and rely on basic logic. The first-person shooting from Episode 4 is gone, and the real hook remains choosing Lee's lines of dialogue and living with the consequences. That's always been the way with The Walking Dead the game. It's more a choose-your-own-adventure game than a traditional adventure game. The excitement doesn't come from figuring out how to open a jammed door. The excitement is from choosing who will guard the front door, who will scavenge for weapons, and then seeing the results. Episode 5 is great at this. While only a couple of choices are truly episode-changing, every line of dialogue feels like it has the chance to drastically affect the game and be the last thing you ever say to your friends. You get to finally explain why you've done the things you've done throughout the season. Everything feels epic because we know we're hurtling towards the conclusion one way or another. With that comes so many emotions, and they're going to be different for each and every player. Expect to feel in a way few games have ever made you. The Walking Dead the game has been setting up Episode 5 No Time Left since we met Lee Everett in the back of Episode 1's cop car. Thankfully, the season finale doesn't disappoint. It's shocking, brutal, touching, and sad. Which means it's the perfect way to wrap up Season 1 of The Walking Dead the game, and a title that's going to be talked about for years to come. For everything about The Walking Dead, from comics to TV to Telltale's second season, keep it on IGN. Oh, and hold on to your Walking Dead the game Season 1 save files.